Hi, it's Warren with Zen Pro Audio. Welcome to Zen-TV Weekly. It is the week of March the 28th. This week, the $100 rebate on the CAD E100S is ending. So you've only got a few more days for that deal going on. It's a made-in-USA super cardioid mic that delivers a smooth but punchy presence. Very, very nice sounding microphone on really just about anything. Made in USA, I mean, gosh, there's just so many cool things to say about it, from the way that it sounds, to the way that it looks, to the innovative shock mount design, and the nickel capsule. It's a very different mic. I would take a look at it. You've got an opportunity right now to save big on an already inexpensive mic. I think CAD actually priced that mic maybe even a little too low. This week I've also stocked up heavily on the SSL MADI bundles. That is the AlphaLink AX, along with MADI Extreme 64, the PCIe card, as well as a cable. So everything that you need in one package right there for 24 in and out analog at 96K, 24 in and out ADAT if you need as well, at $29.95. And anybody that's out there shopping around on DAW deals, looking for, lots of ins and outs, even if you're not even looking for that many, this is SSL quality sound and function. I really dig this. I've been using this system forever. Bob uses it too. We are big SSL fans around here. But for less than $3,000, it is just a silly deal. But we've got them stacked at the ceiling right now at Zen Pro, ready to ship instantly. Radial out of Canada, our friends to the north. We have the Workhorse on the shelf, but they are starting to ship 3 of their modules this week. The Power Pre, which I'm very excited about. They're using these Hammond transformers, and I really want to hear the difference in sound that comes from that. The EXTC modules, as well as the JDX, those are all starting to ship. I actually got tracking today from Radial. They're going to be here around the end of this week, so very, very cool stuff going on with the Radial line. The Comet and a couple of the other modules will start shipping in a couple of weeks, but they're not quite ready on that. I miss the Comet, and I want to see how well they built it. Also want to mention on ribbon mics, I am the demo point for AEA. I'm also a demo point for Cloud, the JRS34, the active and passive mics I keep here on demo. So anybody out there looking for a high-end ribbon mic, get in touch with me and maybe we can arrange to let you have a listen to them first. These are both excellent lines to check out, and yeah, I just think it's very cool. All right, preamp tests, the Clipalator. We have 24 models loaded in so far since I announced this last week. And we even have variations of those models, like for instance, the Golden Age Pre-73, which is an inexpensive pre that we felt was, worthy of a good mod and, decent out of the box. We have that stock, we have our TT or Tantalum mod, and we have the full mod as well. So you're actually getting 3 versions of that one product that are on there. And it's very cool the way that things came out, because in the end, what I thought is, okay, so we've got kick, snare, and overhead, which, by the way, if you listen to the tracks, that's me playing. What I'm actually doing is playing to a click separately. So you want to hear a kick drum through these different pre's. You're not actually hearing the background bleed. I actually did each track separate. The snare, you're not hearing bleed. The overhead, you're only hearing cymbals and hi-hats. I think it's a nice way for you to be able to focus on, okay, what does this actually sound like with a snare without all the crunch and bleed coming from the sides of the mics. Then we've got bass. We actually take the bass track when it's available on a pre. If it has a DI on the face of it, we actually run that bass track out through a reamp and take it down to instrument level and bring it in through the face of the unit. Some of these units, like the Great River and others, have a transformer on the input that routes the instrument through. So you start to get a really cool idea of what the DI does on each unit as well. We've got acoustic electric guitar and vocal. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. So everybody's always concerned about stacking, but the cumulative effect of running everything through the same pre. So what we did was we actually took all these individual tracks. We set up a session file in Nuendo. This is never going to change session file. Locked everything down. We simply dragged the files to their respective tracks, and we process also that song clip the exact same way every time. So if you're listening to a pre and you're going, hey, that one sounds a little bigger, a little brighter, or like it's smoothing things over a little bit, you hear it on maybe the kick, you hear it on maybe the electric guitar or the acoustic guitar. You go hit the mix and you go, hey, yeah, you know, some of these pre's do have sort of a bigger, wider sound. Keep in mind, not everything in a mix can be big and wide, but you do start to hear more of a difference through that. So I thought that was a really neat idea in a way to deliver more of a difference to you, because it's hard enough sometimes to discern the differences between preamps. And what a way to do it. Let's give you a mix. The only thing that changes is the preamp that we've run all of these files through at the same gain staging. So very, very neat stuff going on with that. That is all the hot stuff I can think of that's going on this week at Zen Pro. As always, you can click on Contact Us and I'll personally respond and get you taken care of. And keep in mind, we are working very, very hard around here to bring you gear now and Zen. We appreciate you. Thanks.